Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to part 4 of Gibbous, a Cthulhu adventure. Last time we left off, I believe, John was in the cultish, base or whatever. So let's kind of hop back into things and see how far we can get this time. Boop! The traditional and all but excited for. Boop. I'm a dumbass. Alright, a diary.
This looks like some kind of diary or log of some kind. Unlike almost everything in this room, it looks new. Whoa! That seemed to make a lot of things happen at once. Alright, let's see now. October 13th.
It's so hard to get accustomed to the sickening stench of this dreadful fishing town, but apparently it's important to him that we establish our base here, so we just take it. Decorating, coming along nicely. No end to the work.
A lot of long and boring entries follow. Seems like some kind of complicated records. Let me skip ahead a bit. Let's see. July 6th.
We're all accustomed to the stench. It's probably imbued in everyone by now. Summoned the Haunter, and he came in a flickering form of a tall, swarthy man with skin made of ebony. Ignored my words and asked for the book, then disappeared upon my answer. We must find it, no matter what.
July 13th.
His incomplete form is frustrating. Must find the book. We must find it. That idiot Bright left the hatch open and Lumen snuck up here into the summoning chamber to try to get the Haunter's mark. What did the fool think would happen? We don't even bother storing their ashes in the urn anymore. Just leave them there as a reminder to anyone stupid enough to try that again.
August 6th.
Sister Halo's matchstick hobby proved to come in handy. Praise the Haunter! I could scarcely believe my senses when at last she finalized the structure and brothers Bright and Gleam dropped the cannonball on it. Not only did it not destroy what she built, but it lodged itself in the circular space above the stone and is exerting such pressure on the latticework that you can take a shovel to it and it won't cave in. It's good to have some smart people join the ranks for a change. Only she and I know how to breach it and get to the stone, so that should at least keep our numbers from dropping.
August 7th.
Private investigator making waves in Darkham looking for leads on the book. Might be a dark blessing in disguise. We just stay on his tail and track him to see if he digs up any leads.
The book? The Necronomicon? Is that me they're talking about? August 13th.
Rejoicing! It's very possible that the hostess's fetch dog has sniffed out the book. Time to retire him and go for the prize ourselves.
Hostess. Why did that sound familiar? Anyway, that crazily angled stone. I wanted it. If only to get back at these star-obsessed maniacs. It's the first book in a row. An arcane symbol adorns its cover. I guess it must have some importance to these starry loons for them to display it like this. I've opened it at its bookmark. The stone from the stars is a window on all time and space. It is within it that the Haunter sleeps while the yellow sun reigns, and it is from its circular gate that the Haunter's incomplete form rises when the words are spoken. Nor shall he ever rise in his true form until the forbidden book be by his side. No end to the work. The stone from the stars is a window on all time. It is within, nor shall...
Okay.
It's the second book in a row. There's some kind of symbol on its cover, and that's about it. I guess it must have some importance to these starry loons for them to display it like this. I've opened it at its bookmark. It is known that touching the stone from the stars might cast upon a mortal being the mark of the Hunter. But none should do it unless prepared to face his cold black flames and turn to ashes and dust. No living soul can know whom the Haunter chooses to mark and grant vision beyond time and place. No end to the work. It's the third book in a row. The cover consists entirely of a weird symbol. I guess it must have some importance to these starry loons for them to display it like this. I've opened it at its bookmark. For the butcher is the end of all, and the followers of him who lingers at the night's threshold must keep the slaying one from ever setting eye or laying hand upon the book. The butcher brings but... The rest is unreadable. The butcher? Huh. That's new.
Whoa!
Oh. It's like a telescope or something. The urn?
The inscription above it says, "Here lie in ashes all brothers and sisters foolish enough to think that the stone from the stars chose them to be marked by the Haunter." If the inscription is to be believed, those are human remains in there. I have no use for former cultists, in ash form or not.
You could use it as a smokescreen. I'm not talking.
Looks to be quite powerful. It's a magnifying lens, the convex type. I don't think I can pry it out with my bare hands. I'll need to take a closer look first. A pretty martial-looking cannonball suspended somehow above that glowing rock by some order of matchstick engineering genius. It's probably there as an extra deterrent to anyone wanting to snatch that purple thing below. It looks really heavy. Like, really heavy. It's held in place firmly by the match's structure. Quite impressive, and unmovable.
You haven't just thought about, like, breaking it? It's matchsticks, dude. He's dead!
Got a serious structural hazard over here. Looks like a healthy crack at it might spell its doom. I'm gonna need something to whack it good if I want out this way. I need something stout and hefty and swung like mad to bring that wall to the ground. Huge, sturdy door. It's barricaded from the outside. Of course it's locked. Of course. Barricaded from the other side. Makes sense that they'd shut me in here, but it seems that they don't think too highly of that Gleam guy either.
Let's see. Clean him off, maybe?
No need for bandages. He'll be just fine.
I don't know, dude. Like, he literally looks messed up as all hell.
No feathers in sight, thankfully. If I wanted any tar, there's plenty spilled on the floor. I can't just pick it up with my bare hands. I ain't putting on slippers unless I'm at home in my robe with a stick.
So,
judging by its placement, it seems I'm in a basement. Huh, rhymes. I ain't getting past those bars without some heavy-duty power tools.
So I guess... Oh, there's a shoe.
A single shoe. Part of a matched pair. Lost. Alone. Makes me sick. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not since the separation.
Not since the separation. Acts like he's been divorced or something. So, we need something heavy. What?
I think I can reach if I leap. I never thought I'd say this, but I don't think I'm heavy enough. Me or the stuff I'm lugging around.
So I need to make myself heavier. So I guess we need the cannonball. We gotta figure out how to get the telescope to work first. Intense light beam. Oh.
These dummies tried their best to tar the windows up, but an intense orange light symbolically shines through. Yeah, I know I don't get enough vitamin D, but this is not the time or place. Wouldn't know what to do with it.
Oh. I thought I already...
An immense rusty telescope hanging intimidatingly overhead. Its most interesting feature, a big, convex magnifying lens. I don't think I can pry it out with my bare hands.
So we've got an intense light beam, a telescope, and a lens. What was that? Tar stains.
Looks like these cuckoo birds tried to tar up the windows and failed miserably. I've played with tar enough for today.
Tar stains. The altar.
That's some kind of a cult scratch. Looks to symbolize that shine rock on the pedestal. It's just a drawing. Eerie, but a drawing. It's making me a little uneasy if I'm being honest. I examined the darkened stone altar that held the trapezohedron. Creepy thing. Unusual markings adorned all sides of it. It looked as though it had been subject to intense high-temperature conditions more than once. I shuddered at the thought of it being sacrificial. Fine dust surrounded it on all sides, gently blown to and fro by the draft coming from the open hatch. No idea how they got it up here, but I'm not budging it. That much is obvious.
Draft from a hatch. I guess.
October 13th.
It's so hard to decorate.
Let me skip
Summon ignore
July.
that. What?
August.
Not only it's good to have only
August.
might be
The book? August 13th.
time.
Host. Anyway. It's a strange, self-illuminating weirdly angled rock thing.
You already said it though. That's what's weird about it.
Its placement and the highly original security system tell me that this dingus must be of some critical importance to these starry knowledge jamooks.
That's interesting words.
A delicate and intricate latticework of what looked to be matches, surrounding some jagged, shimmering stone and somehow supporting the kind of cannonball what looks like it was made to bring down battleships. I realize how crazy that sounds, yet here it is before me. It's made out of matches. Matches.
Okay, so we gotta figure out how to get them.
Biting my lip, eyes half closed with anticipation, I flicked my finger at one match, then another. The apparently fragile construction proved to be impervious to my attempts at unbalancing it. There was damn good engineering when you needed it the least. The structure would not collapse, no matter what.
So we've got to get it to set on fire.
That's nonsensical. I'll need to take a closer look first.
Well, I've already taken a closer look, you dingus.
I'll need to take a closer look first. I don't think I can pry it out with my bare hands.
So I gotta get the lens out somehow. But I don't know anything hefty to use. Like, all I've got is this little napkin. Brother Gleam. Oh, wait. Maybe he
Brother Gleam is sleeping off a particularly demanding day. He'll make it. Don't worry. I don't want to disturb the guy. He's getting his beauty sleep.
There's gotta be something hefty. I don't know if my screen's too dark or... Let's look at the diary. Judging by what I've read, that strange episode thing is of the great importance of the lunatics. They kidnap me and deny the footwear symmetry. I take my precious stone Mama keeps. So I gotta find a way to get the stone, but I need something to pry it off. But what am I gonna use to pry it off? There's no... The junk, I can check the junk again?
Discarded food, fish bones, a flotation device. Random trash. Useless and, furthermore, gross. Nothing there of any utility. That's an odd choice for a detention-type basement. Nothing there that's any use to me.
Why even mention it then? Like, is it just to throw me off? There's gotta be... Oh, you're doing everything in the wrong order. There's gotta be something we can use to pry the lens off so that we can hold the lens up to...
It appears to be dusk outside. No way to reach it. It's all about stars with these people for some reason.
Books.
A heck of a lot of literature. Most, if not all of it, star-related. Figures. Not in the mood for star stuff, really.
Come on, there's gotta be something here I'm missing, like...
Not a particularly interesting Starry Cult desk, if you ask me. I'm not into this desk at all.
I don't care if you're into it, man. There's gotta be something that we could...
Nope. Well, that's nice. A little extra safety's always appreciated.
There's gotta be... Like, I don't know what you want from me, man. There's not, like, anything here that, like, I can use that's hefty to pry anything off. Like, what the hell? Hey, you won't let me take the lens off? Oh, drawer, what was that? Oh, wow, I missed that.
There's a drawer underneath this urn thing.
Yeah, we'll open it.
Inside the dusty drawer, there was one solitary rusty spoon. Unwritten private investigator wisdom says you never know when you could use a rusty spoon.
Sweet. So we use the rusty spoon to pry the lens off.
I carefully placed the spoon in between the lens and the metal covering and...
Pop.
Voila! The lens was now mine.
Yes. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we're gonna wipe the lens off. Now it's clean. Now we're gonna use the intense light. Now we're cooking with gas, guys. We finally figured it out. I'm so smarticle.
Sweet.
Sweet. Can I take it? Oh, so it wasn't too heavy. It was too heavy before, but now it's just right to put in my pocket. Yoink.
I most certainly did not burst into cold black flames. So much for this numbskull cult's credibility. It did feel, weird. Weird.
Okay. Weird. Now I should be heavy enough, I guess, to take the starry thing.
Alright, I'm now one cannonball heavier. Let's see what happens.
Sweet. There's a stick.
That was a first. And a last.
Alright, we'll take... 8.
Not by itself. No use here. It would almost fit, but it'd be too loose. I need it firmly stuck in there.
So I need something to make it stick. Oh, the tar. So I can dip it in the tar puddle.
Let's get this stick, sticky.
Sounds like the beginning to a porn. Boop. I have the hammer. I have the power. Ah, yes, you think the darkness is around, eh? I don't know why I did that. Sorry. Cracked surface. Crystal sledgehammer.
There's just one thing I want to say before I do it.
They who can give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. That sounds like something he'd say.
Hammer time!
What? How? Uh-oh. The Mark of the Haunter. Chapter 3. Oh, we're in Chapter 3, guys. Oh, what's going on with that dude?
Alright, you two,
like
here we are. Just call me when you need my services. I'm getting as far away from this dump as possible. See yous.
Yeah, thanks. So, here we are, Kitty. Fishsmith. Is this foul, rotting sea life odor in any way mouth-watering to you?
Please, it's sickening, and I'd literally rather be anywhere else right now, but we've got a job to do. Let's find Finman's before we revisit my lunch and dinner.
Alright. Green light door, buildings, purple light door, So, let's not talk to the thug yet.
A couple of Fishsmithians. Looks like they're guarding that archway there.
Let's talk to them.
Hey, folks. Mind if I squeeze through?
We don't mind or nothing, stranger. We just strongly discourage it.
Strongly discourage it. Okay, I can respect that. So, can you let me through anyway?
We ain't shopping you. We just strongly discouraging it.
Well, it's easy, really. Each one of you just has to take one step, no, half a step in the opposite direction, and we're all happy.
We ain't stopping you, stranger, but we ain't moving either.
Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Buzz Kerwin, and I'm a tourist here in this beautiful seaside town of yours.
Martha Webfoot. Liz here's my husband Silas.
We's the Fishsmith Citizens Brigade. Proud volunteers. Just watching over things, making sure the festival gonna go smooth. That's our job now.
Festival?
The festival?
It ain't got nothing to do with you or your kind.
My kind?
Yeah, that's why we strongly discouraging you from entering Fishsmith.
But I'm a participant.
Really? Judging by your accent, I would have said Eastern Orthodox.
No, I mean I'm part of the festival.
Then you're either a pilgrim or you're one of them entertainers. Pilgrim you ain't, 'cause you ain't got the garb, and you sure don't smell like one.
So that'll make you an
thank you.
entertainer. Let's see that entertainer license.
Is there anything I can do to convince you to let me through?
Boy, you've really given up on trying anything creative like, ain't you? We ain't letting you in without a license.
Now, Silas, don't be talking nonsense. We ain't stopping anyone here.
Oh, that's right, Martha. Oh, we's just...
Okay. We ain't
Strongly
stopping nobody
discouraging.
here.
Gotcha. I'll be back.
We'll be here.
Alright, so the thug probably... Oh, they're open now. Okay. T-shirts, floppy disks, magnets. A clerk. That's a weird looking clerk.
Hello.
Good evening, sir, and welcome to our info point. My name's William LQPW Watersworth, and I'm an official representative of the Fishmouth Tourist Board. What can I do for you today, sir?
I like the accents here.
I'm here to visit Fishsmith for a while.
If I may say so, sir, that is a horrible idea.
Yeah, I thought I'd... What? Did you just say horrible idea?
Why, of course.
Fishmouth is a run-down, rotting, almost abandoned mockery of a town. Nothing to visit, the people are anything but hospitable, and we're really not accepting of strangers during this particular time of year.
I thought you represented the Fishsmith Tourist Board.
I do. You're a tourist, correct? Am I not informing you, sir? I do not see how this is confusing.
Confusing.
You said you're not accepting of strangers this particular time of year. Are you more accepting at other times?
No, not really. No.
At least honest. Is it me, or are you going out of your way to drive people out of Fishmouth?
Is it me, or are you going out of your way to drive people away from Fishsmith?
Oh, we only have the tourist's best interest at heart. The best thing a tourist can do in Fishmouth is not be one.
Be one what?
A tourist in Fishmouth.
Which part of Fishmouth do you think is the absolute most repugnant to a visitor?
That's got to be this plaza here we're situated in for sure.
Really? What about the rest of the town?
Oh, just as horrible. No, even more horrible.
Thanks for clearing that up. Why do you not want me in Fishmouth?
Oh, sir, you might have misunderstood. It's not that we don't want you in Fishmouth. We don't really want anyone here. Ever.
Is that an economically sound attitude you guys are having as a community?
It is the will of the majority, sir.
Well, any change of heart about me visiting a lonely town?
Mr. Watersworth, I will come clean. I am one of the entertainers.
What is this you speak of, sir? I don't understand.
The festival, Mr. Watersworth. Is this where I pick up my official entertainer license?
You are very, very, very early, Mr.
Yes, I wanted to get a feel of the place before my performance. It's a habit of mine. Don't worry, I've arranged for my stay in advance.
Very well, sir. What type of entertainment should I look under?
Renowned magician.
I have this talking cat.
All right, let me see here. Mr. Tornstein and his horrible singing beast, is it?
Sure is.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Well, what do you know? It does speak. Oh, do make it sing, Mr. Tornstein.
It's time to stop being so modest, Kitty. The public wants you. Besides, I think Mr. Watersworth needs to be convinced of your singing abilities, lest he just give some imposters our license.
Quite right, Mr. Tornstein.
We will talk about this, Mr. Tornstein.
Oh boy.
What would you do with a Fishsmith sailor? What would you do with a Fishsmith sailor? What would you do with a Fishsmith sailor early in the morning?
He looks mortified.
That was something indeed.
Memorable, huh?
To say the least, sir. Here's your license, Mr. Tornstein.
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy your stay, and...
I know. Keep out of everybody's business. Have a great evening, Mr. Watersworth.
Doubtful. Goodbye.
Yes. Got a license, so hopefully that thug won't... Can I take that?
Well, I won't just swipe the man's liquor from under his nose. But I doubt he'll be missing that label on the bottle, right?
Exotic liquor. Imagine we'll be poisoning someone later.
I can't just swipe one. Better talk to the clerk. I can't just swipe one. Better talk to the clerk. I can't just swipe one. Better talk to the clerk.
Well, want to steal.
Say, you've got these welcoming gifts here?
Correctly, Father. Going away gifts, which we do encourage we do at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, what's an offer?
You may choose between 5 options, sir. A jolly good fridge magnet with the inscription, Fishsmith. Not even once. A letter T-shaped shirt that says, I went to Fishsmith and all I got was out of there real fast. Horrible grammar, I know. A coffee mug reading, Fishsmith. Yeah. A Fishsmith Tourist Attractions interactive guide on floppy disk. There's really nothing to see, so no point in wasting DVDs on it. And finally, by far the most popular choice, the Fishsmith Multi-Tool. Opens anything, provides hints, helps solve puzzles, coerces people to reveal passwords, requires ceremony, shaving of head, stripping down to underwear, slight change of religion, 6-month-long vow of silence, and a little blood sacrifice. Very useful tool. Which one of the 5 shall it be, sir?
I can't decide yet.
Very well, sir. Do return upon having chosen wisely.
That's a promise.
That multi-tool didn't sound...
Be seeing ya.
I wish you would reconsider. Good day.
Wow. I like the choices and voices here. Good day. Girl and her dog, and I'm a boy and his cat. Why is she going over there? Where's Kitty going over there? Okay, I don't know.
It's a thuggish-looking big guy smoking a horribly stinky cigarette.
Alright, anyway. I have my license now.
Mr. and Mrs. Webfoot, here's my entertainer's license.
Huh. I'll be darned. Horrible singing pet, huh? Hey, didn't you say your name was Kirby or something?
Tornstein is my stage name.
We just might be attending your show, Mr. Tornstein. Welcome to Fishsmith. Keep yourself, and don't do no nosing around if you don't have to.
Gotcha, Silas. See you folks around.
Yoink. Oh, man.
There it is. That's Finman's over there.
I don't know, man. It's been all fun and games so far, but this place is giving me the serious creeps.
Can't argue with that.
Alright, guys. I think this might be a good place to stop it. I will see you guys in the next video. And you guys have a wonderful and good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.